What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Alienware M18 with a 7900m gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're going to check out PUBG. And we're just going to try it out here on the screen itself. Now, again, they might be all weird since I can't pick 1200p as a recording option. At least I don't see that as an option in OBS. So it'll have to be 1080p, or I'll try to pick 1080p if I can. But a lot of times that's not even an option. Most of the time, it'll only let me pick 1200p. But we'll see. Sometimes it doesn't let me 1200p. It's weird. So let's not, well, I have to wait, but for you guys, let's not waste any more time and hop into the game and have a look at the settings we're gonna try out. All right. Well, unfortunately, this stupid thing decided to record in the corner like this. Probably because I have the resolution at 1200p or something like that. But regardless, at least we'll be able to see the frame rate and all that stuff. It's just gonna be a little goofy looking. So sorry about that, but that's just the way it wanted to do it. So, to the game. Alright, here we are in the beginning of the game. Sorry about the weird recording here, but that's just what it wanted to do since I did probably some weird recording. It only wants to do 16:9 stuff, I think. I don't think it can do 16:10. At least not unless there's some like custom thing you can do. It does ultra wide by itself. I remember when I used to have an ultra wide monitor hooked up, it would do that. So it would do like ultra wide, 1440 and 1080 and 720, I think is what it used to do. But that wasn't an option when I went to look. It was only 1440p, 1080p, and 720p. And I picked 1080p because that's what we're doing right now. And this is what I was greeted with when I got to the voiceover part. It looked fine in the thumbnail. I guess I should have clicked on the son of a bitch. So I guess, yeah, no matter what, I have to like not only make sure there's a recording there, make sure it actually gets sound, the freaking thing's fitting the screen. Because if not, I can just cut it back right there and go and jump back into the game and try again, you know, instead of just having this be the half of the video, you know. At least the camera recorded portion will fill up the whole screen. But I feel like most people would see this and be like, wow, this is unprofessional, this is trash, I'm just going to click off the video. And I couldn't blame them too much. But it's already like 11:30. I definitely don't feel like starting this back up and trying again just to possibly have it fail no matter what. Though there might be some way to just make custom resolutions in there that I just didn't see. But I didn't see that as an obvious option. But sometimes I miss stuff. I'm not always the most observant. I can be when I'm trying really hard, but in settings, menus, and stuff, I'm kind of like, I just want to do stuff. I just want to play the game. Alright, it looks like it should work. Alright, let's go with that. And the weird thing is, it was filling up the whole screen, it looked like, on the OBS window, too. That's why I figured, okay, well, everything seems totally cool. Until it wasn't. But that's okay. At least you guys can see the frame rate and all that. That's what mostly matters. It's just embarrassing because it doesn't look professional at all. But I guess it's more professional than only having the camera recorded gameplay, as some people were saying. I had so many people say, dude, OBS is free. Hey, why don't you use OBS? It was just because I didn't want to interfere with the FPS, but I mean, I guess people want that more, so I just have to keep reminding them. It does fuck with the FPS just a little bit. Depends on which system it is, some more than others, since they're not as powerful. Luckily, the Steam Deck and Ally, I can just hook those up to a capture computer, so those shouldn't have too much of an issue. Although sometimes the refresh rate gets messed up on it and it locks it to 50 Hz. And I figured out what that is. It's just the refresh rate getting locked like that. I've seen it in the menus before, where it'll be like, hey, you want to do 1080p 50 Hz? And I'm like, no, I want to do 1080p 120 Hz, damn you. But not every game lets you mess with that. And I think that's where I got into some of those games earlier, where they were locked to 50. I couldn't change it. And it wasn't doing that in the actual, like, settings. Oh, wow. Got some stutters here, for sure. If I remember correctly, it eventually, like, gets smoother. There we go. I was starting to get worried at first when I was getting this. Like, oh no, is this really just going to do exactly what that other game did and just be complete garbage the whole time? Hopefully not, but no. It has a stutter every now and again, but for the most part, it's pretty smooth. I'm actually kind of glad it has the little cheat thing on the side because I don't remember what the hell any of the buttons really do. Though I guess I really should have holstered my weapon so I could run faster, but it is what it is. If I remember correctly, I don't really find anybody in any of the games I played. And the one person I do see, I just run the other way, so I didn't die or anything. Not except from by the zone. I got killed by the zone twice, I believe. And then got lagged out twice or maybe even 3 times when I was on that mini PC. I can't quite remember. Nobody following me? I almost thought that piece of grass over there was a person. I'm glad I heard. I guess it's the top of a tree, but I'm glad I didn't shoot at it. Alright, though. Why don't we move on to a little camera recorder gameplay now? Alright. Now for a little camera recorded gameplay here. Don't know how long I'll stay alive for, but hopefully for at least 4 or 5 minutes. And now we're not recording with OBS, so let's see if it still has the same amount of stutters. It probably will, because it just seems to be a stuttery game. At least it was on the Asus G50 Advantage, but it was smooth most of the time, but with a little stutter every once in a while. So it's not like it was a stutter fest or anything like that. I didn't see anything that would really make it unplayable. Same with on this. Oh, and I also decided to order another one of those Milano cooling pads for this thing. I got the one without RGB this time. Since this thing doesn't really have that much RGB on it, it's really just the keyboard and then the little black Alienware logo. So I figured, might as well just keep it that way. Surprisingly, it's doing a much better job with this game than it did with that freaking anime game, that Sandland game. It was really stuttery and terrible during that game. I don't know what the heck was wrong with this thing. But sometimes that just happens. It was fine and it shot a bunch of other stuff and it just sucked on there. But it seems to be pretty damn good here. Indeed. Almost sounded like there was somebody right here with me for a second. But alright, why don't we go ahead and go wrap this video on up. Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for PUBG, at least at 1080p or 1200p or whatever you want to call it. And we didn't get any black screens or anything goofy happening this time, so that's good. But now we can go ahead and move on and see how it does at 1440p on the bigger screen here. And so far, I'm pleasantly surprised. Turning off that stupid integrated graphics seems to have really helped. Because, I mean, I don't need that crap. Because, like I said, I'm not using this unplugged. Now, if somebody's going to use it unplugged, they have to decide, do they want to have random black screens or do they want to have bad battery life, I guess. I would choose not having black screens myself, but that's just me. But in any case, that's all I got for you guys for this particular video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.